Here is my nighttime routine when I'm long distance backpacking. This was a beautiful campsite on the Appalachian Trail in Massachusetts. I got there and was just checking out the area before deciding where to put my tent, which is what I usually do when I get to campsites. And look at this view. Oh my gosh, it was so nice. So the first thing I did was scout out a branch to hang my bear bag, and look at all those bugs. Oh my God, that was disgusting. And this was not a great branch, but it would do. I just needed a place to get my bag up off the ground. After finding a branch to hang my bear bag or putting it in a bear box, if there is one, I pitch my tent, and usually I use a footprint, but I wasn't this night because I was on soft grass and I might have not had my footprint with me. Anyways, do not do what I'm doing. I'm pushing the stakes into the ground with my Crocs. Apparently the stakes can go right through your feet, so I don't do that anymore, but at the time I was being dumb. Do not use your feet to push your stakes in. And this was my tent set up. Such a nice spot. Oh my gosh, I love grassy spots, and the view for sunrise and sunset was so good. I loved it. All right, so I'm in my tent. Next thing I do when I get in my tent is I lay out my foam pad on the floor of the tent, and then I lay my sleeping pad on top of that, and I blow my pad up and I blow my pillow up, and then after that I change and get my dirty hiking clothes off, and I do like a baby wipe bath. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll show you what I do next. This is the pump. It's tiny. It's like 3 ounces for this and the attachment plus the cord for it, and it just charges with a portable charger. I just turn it on and it blows my pad up. All right, so tent's up, sleeping pad and pillow blown up, my quilt's out and kind of like lofting. Usually first thing I do when I get to camp is always figure out what I need to do for storing my food. So I had to hang a bear bag tonight since I'm stealth camping on top of this lookout. And then I like to set everything up, take my Crocs off and my socks off. And then once everything's set up, I go inside my tent for privacy and I'll change and do like a baby wipe bath. And then I like to try to wash my hands with biodegradable soap or use some hand sanitizer, take my contacts out, put my glasses on, and then cook dinner. If I have to filter water, I will, but I got water before coming to this campsite tonight and I had to carry it with me up here, so there's no water up here. But now I'm gonna eat dinner, which is spaghetti and meat sauce, and look at the sunset. And this is me eating my dinner, but I'll be damned if you're gonna hear me chew, so I'm voicing this part over. But I was just watching the sunset and eating my dinner, and some nice people came up. They walked up the service road to the lookout, so they were chatting with me at the top, which was nice. All right, bear bags up there. Didn't do a PCT style hang just because I'm not too worried about bears in Massachusetts being able to get this down. They're not as smart as the bears in the south that can untie it from the tree. At least that's what I'm hoping. I don't even think this is really high enough, but it's really the best branch around here, so have to do. All right, I'm in my tent for the night. I've actually got my clothes right up above me. I usually will just like lay them on top of my tent for them to dry, but yeah, I pretty much brushed my teeth and finished eating dinner, brushed my teeth, put my bear bag on my rope, hung it, and now I'm in here chilling and waiting to go to bed when it gets dark.